March 2020, two people received the same news. Sarah, 34, was a marketing manager earning $72,000 a year. She had $45,000 tucked away in a high-yield savings account, earning 1.8% interest. Michael, 35, was a software engineer earning $74,000. He had $43,000 in savings, but he held it differently. Both had been saving for 7 years. Both were disciplined. Both avoided debt and put away 20% of their income every month without fail. By December 2023, Sarah's savings had grown to $91,000. Michael's position, however, was worth asterisk $284,000. Same discipline, same sacrifice, same starting point. One person's wealth multiplied by 6.6x. The other's grew by 2x. Sarah had followed every rule she'd been taught. She saved consistently, avoided risk, and kept her money safe. In doing so, she had executed a perfect wealth destruction strategy. This wasn't bad luck or random. This was the predictable outcome of a mechanism most people never see until it's already taken everything. Sarah didn't fail because she lacked discipline. She failed because she was playing a game where the rules change while you sleep. Michael understood something Sarah didn't. Something that separates the people who build wealth from those who watch their purchasing power evaporate in real time. Your savings account feels secure. The bank sends you statements showing growth, but there's a second ledger your bank doesn't show you, and on that ledger, you're losing. I call it the monetary dilution cascade. It is the systematic transfer of purchasing power from savers to asset holders through 3 concurrent mechanisms operating 24/7 in every major economy on Earth. When you save money, you aren't preserving wealth. You're preserving a number. There is a catastrophic difference between those two things. The monetary dilution cascade operates in 6 distinct phases. Phase 1, base expansion. When credit expands or central banks purchase assets, the money supply increases. Between 2020 and 2021, the USM2 money supply increased by $6.3 trillion, a 40% expansion in just 18 months. Your savings account didn't increase by 40%, but the number of dollars in existence did. Phase 2, asset price inflation. New money enters the system through government bonds, corporate debt, and real estate. People closest to these channels buy assets first. Between March 2020 and December 2021, the S&P 500 went up 70%, real estate rose 35%, and Bitcoin surged 800%. Phase 3, consumer price lag. Consumer prices rise slower than asset prices, creating a window where it feels like nothing is wrong. Your grocery bill ticks up slightly, but the house you were saving for just jumped 30% out of reach. Phase 4, real return destruction. Your 1.8% interest looks like growth, but if real inflation is running at 6%, your real return is minus 4.2% per year. That is wealth destruction in slow motion. Phase 5, opportunity cost compounding. Michael bought assets that appreciated and compounded. Sarah saved cash that earned taxed interest, which was then eaten by inflation. Phase 6, class divergence. Over time, asset holders generate passive income and options, while cash savers optimize for safety and end up with none. This isn't theory, it's historical fact. In the 1970s, U.S. cash savings lost 58% of their real wealth, while gold and real estate exploded. Following the 2008 crisis, cash holders lost purchasing power while the S&P 500 rose 180%. During the 2020 to 2023 pandemic expansion, the M2 supply shot up 40%. Sarah's $45,000 became $91,000, but she moved backward because the down payment she needed grew even faster. Michael's $43,000 became $284,000, giving him capital and freedom. Right now, in 2026, we are in phase 3. The expansion happened, and the consumer price lag is ending. If you are holding significant wealth in cash, the mechanism is operating on you right now. To navigate this, watch 4 signals. Real interest rates. Is your interest rate higher than your personal inflation? M2, money supply growth. Is more money entering the system? Asset price to wage ratio. Are assets moving away from workers? And credit expansion. Sarah is still saving, still disciplined, and still watching the target move away faster than she can run. Michael used his position to buy index funds and a rental property. By 2026, his net worth exceeds $420,000. He isn't smarter. He just understood that in an expanding money supply, holding the money is the losing position. The monetary dilution cascade doesn't care about your intentions. You can be the most responsible person in the world, and the system will transfer your purchasing power to asset holders anyway through pure mathematics. The choice isn't between safety and risk. It's between visible risk and invisible risk. Holding cash feels safe because the number doesn't go down, but the purchasing power does. Once you see the mechanism, you can't unsee it. The game isn't rigged. It just has rules we weren't taught. Now that you see what Michael saw, the question is, what do you do with that information?